Oh, this song's so fucking good. You ever just want to, like, get absolutely hyped for doing something, anything? You just put on some, like, hard, like, techno trance and just fucking go at it. It's too good. It's perfect. Just builds up the energy. Gets really hyped for whatever you're doing. Oh. It's perfect. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Currently consuming burrito. Oh, it's good burrito. Alrighty. So dailies have refreshed. We could do a bunch of that shit, but here, let's not listen. I'm gonna listen to this. It's a little bit better, at least for right now. I found this song the other day, and it is really fucking good. This is Sorrow Death by Crisis, Crisys, and I am definitely, like, impressed with just how much of a banger it is. I don't want to listen to this the whole time. Maybe a little bit too hype, you know? That's okay. Gonna be a pretty chill stream tonight. I'm doing a little bit of Final Fantasy, like I said. Finishing, setting everything up. Yep. Cool. Tonight. Definitely a good one. But we're going to stop that. We're going to switch over here to a little bit more chill radio, a little bit more relaxing. Little Alice in here. This might be a little bit too quiet. Welcome. Keep forgetting that I have to adjust a few things on the camera before we start. ahead and turn the exposure down there a little bit. Actually, for some reason that makes it act really weird. Okay, let's not do that. Contrast up a little bit, put brightness down. Bring the contrast back down a little bit. There we go. Love it. Alrighty, cool. I keep forgetting to mess with that before I start. But as you can see here, we're rocking not too bad. We're at 720, which puts us at a good, comfortable level of being able to move through Dawntrail post MSQ. The only problem is eventually we do have to end up at a 755 item level to finish up the full post main story quest. So, little mix of everything here. I do believe last time I did use most of my currency for some brain word do good mean for some earrings. The primary thing we need to get is these legs out of here. Everything else we're rocking like a 710 gear score, which is not that bad. 740 for a couple of my feetsies, and 750/725 for a few other things. The 725 stuff from those series in dungeon is probably what we're looking at, just to get us in a really good spot. I don't know why I did that. But we're clear for recollection. That's our next big step, is we have to do the recollection trial. After that, we're doing Meso Terminal, which is where our gear score gets us right now. Thankfully, that stuff bumps us up to a 735 gear score once we start getting that gear and whatnot. So I'm going to try and keep it entertaining here. We'll do a little bit of a mix of some dungeoneering. We'll do a little bit of mix of some dailies, some alliance raids and whatnot. The sad thing is it puts us all back in the same just old school alliance raids. You know, Cloud of Darkness, Crystal Tower that people need to complete. I could go back and, you know, like, do a couple of the other ones, but it's... I'm not feeling it. So what we're going to do here is we'll just start off with just a chill dungeon. We were doing the Underkeep just to get some item level going. Thankfully, I think it's early enough in the night, even it being North America, that we should be able to find some people in queue. If it's not popping super fast, we're not getting a lot of stuff, then we can go to some dailies. Little burrito time. Who doesn't love a little burrito time? The good thing is we may have some fellow homies who might be wanting to hop on here. I don't think so, sadly. Yeah, it looks like people are playing a mix of, say, Subnautica 2 and stuff like that. So not a lot of homies directly on Final Fantasy right now, but that's okay. That is okay. I would say probably might want to stream some Subnautica too as well, just because like that's super fun. It's a really good game. Go ahead and turn this down as well. Just that's not max volume. Oh, and we're getting an underkeep right away, which like it, premium. I'm also going to be here for a little bit. This is my house. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and rock the triple cast right off the bat, just because he's going to lead us down right into this big pack, which is perfect. Love it. Man knows exactly what he's doing. We're going to start off with the ice, just so we can get the Emerald Heart stacks. Throw down the Thunder, High Thunder 2, and we'll also go into High Fire here. Go ahead and prop our second triple cast just so we can pop those out real quick. Pop out the flares, so we stack the flare star for the AoE group. Loving it. Oh, try not to stand in it. Number one rule of being a DPS, don't stand in it. Or tank. Really anybody, just don't stand in it. And since we're dropping down to just a couple broskies here, we'll rock those out.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside.
We'll sprint it just to keep up the front. Really want to sprint as much as possible, just so that way when we're in between packs, I can kind of run ahead a little bit. And try and go ahead and just like set myself up for his next like pull, so to speak. It's like right here, I'm pretty much ready to go. We'll throw out the Thunder there. Oh, no, we shouldn't be doing that here. Let's throw out a couple of fires. Or actually, it's just one fire. So that way we can maximize damage. We'll get those flares out, and we'll use those polyglot stacks as well. Or those Enochian stacks. I always forget what it's called exactly. Pretty sure it's polyglot, but it doesn't matter because it's a big boom. And we're just doing black mage things. Where the fuck am I? Might as well just burn the flare here. Then pop just a Xenoglossy on him. Yeah, just get as much in there as possible since we're already casting. There's obviously a very fine line where, you know, between being too efficient and losing out on DPS. For example here, I kind of want to use that Flare Star just because we've got good potency on it. Yeah, and it's still an 80,000 hit. He's going to go ahead and do an almighty racket in that direction, so we're just going to back up here. Throw out the polyglot stack, start building towards our next Flare Star, but I assume by the time that we're done, yeah, he's already going to be over there. So we're going left. Are we going left twice? Yes, we are. So just big chilling right here. We'll throw this out because by the time he comes down and lands, we'll have good Fire 4 procs here. He's going to do his next Chilling Chirp, which is going to do the side AoEs, so do that and then we'll move. Oh, but he wants to face that direction. Okay, we're going back here. Alrighty. Gonna maximize a little bit there, just get everything off, including the Paradox. Another Earth Song. Or no, sorry, Earth Song will be these, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna start over right here because we're gonna get one to pop. Then we're gonna move. Oh, nope. And so he's gonna pop out right there, and we should be fine. Oh no, he double backed. I heard him. Yep, 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 yeah. Game sense, audio on. Oh, I deserve to eat that. I deserve to eat that. Yep, nope. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the mana berry here just because I don't want my healer having to worry about me. Although he did rip me a heal right off the bat, which I really appreciate it. And that's of course my fault. I don't really want to do the Flare Star here just because we're so close. He's gonna do a Chilling Chirp. Need to make sure I'm using those, yeah, that's fine. Triple cast here, just so we can keep the DPS going while we're moving. Yeah, don't want to stand up. Come on, bro. Alright, Earth Song. Alright. Fuck it, we'll burn the Flare Star here just so because we can do that, and then hit some Xenoglossies, and just he's done. KO! Bug down. It's good that we're not getting gear from him, is because I already have a 750 piece for the head, so we need to do, we need other stuff. This guy's name is Bald Fury. It's a Chad name right there if I ever saw one. Do that. We're just gonna go ham on this pack. Rip the lightning in between just to get that tick in, since we're still got a lot of health back on him. Or we still have a lot of health left on him. Oh my god. Name's Bond having a thrunk. Cold abundance. Alright, yeah, we'll just throw out all those fouls. Maximize AoE. Alright, we're gonna switch to this guy. What the fuck am I doing? Why am I still in ice? Need to be paying attention to your meter. Make sure you're not misusing that. Try and pick a guy that's in the middle here. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that damage. See if we can get the freeze off. I figured not. I just looked the wrong one. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that freeze there, actually. I was hoping that would kill him, but it didn't. The reason I went for the ley lines into ice off the rip is I wanted to get the thunder proc on him. Make sure I'm using the paradox. Another sector bisector. What are we starting off with here? Spirits, so we just need to move just a little bit. This boss is incredibly easy. Alright, 2 on the inside, which means we're on the outside here. Yeah, we're gonna not stand with those guys. Oh, what am I doing? Gotta watch your mana, son. Restack the lightning, get the mana back from the ice, throw out the paradox, do a little laundry list. Or what are we looking at here? Oh, last one's right there, so we're gonna just dip over here. Throw out the triple chest just so we're keeping the casting going. Oh, we need to use a polyglot stack there. Just to make sure we're not losing out on those. So this one will be, yes, over here. Get that Blizzard 4, refresh the lightning. Doing good, doing good. Yeah, no, we'll transfer and then we'll just drop a bunch of Xenoglossies on his head, why not? And all the free spells. So that way we can, do all that shit. Oh my god, give me some casting gear, please. I was gonna say, why are they aggro to me? Ah, fuck that up. That's okay. I'll just do this. Just go right into the AoE for ice. Use the paradox stack, refresh the lightning on everybody, and right back into fire. I hit fire 3 there instead of high fire 2. Not even halfway into the night and I'm already fucking up my rotation. Come on. Come on, Kappa. Get your shit together. Good thing at least with getting stuff that's not caster gear means that we can at least sell it for gil, because I'm hurting right now. I'm a fucking poor. I was gonna say, yeah, go ahead and drag that. I think we're okay. Alright, 1 high fire, save the Emerald Heart for 2 flares, so that we can get the flare star here. Oh, no, I almost fucked up exactly what I said I was going to do. I'm going to eat that, aren't I? Oh. I ended up not eating it. I'm okay. Alright, throw out that flare star. Switch it over quick as we can. Get that lightning out. Alright, triple cast for the high fire 2. 1 more, and then once again we just recycle the AoE spells because we just want to maximize damage here. I absolutely love the particle effects for Black Mage. They just absolutely represent some of the best, like, you know, kind of just character particle effects in MMOs. Like, I used to play a lot of WoW, but this one's just top tier.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Too far away. There we go. Don't worry, I'm not an idiot. Ah, I already business one. So we're just gonna skip it.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
Alright, so the biggest thing was I was having trouble with clear the front a little bit. Just because it's pretty untelegraphed, sadly. Aside from the cast bar. But that's okay. That's gonna hit first. I'm standing right here. So it after finishes that, it's gonna face a direction, do clear the front. And so we just need to move. Oh, no, we're good, we're good. Actually, we'll go ahead and throw this down. We'll see what direction it rotates. Okay, now I believe it does the neutralize the front lines. Yep. All right. Okay. Adaptability. Okay, so that's gonna move there, so we just stand like right here and we're fine. That'll hit AoE. That'll hit AoE. We're still gold.
Still alive. How unfortunate.
You're unfortunate.
For you to die here, it would save you trouble later.
So we're gonna do two. That's probably gonna swap places. Yep, so that'll do that, and then we'll just go over here instead. Honestly, should have triple chast that move just to keep pumping. That's okay. My team is actually fairly competent. Oh, yep, see. Need to pay attention to that cast of neutralized front lines. Yep. No, I 100% deserve to die that.
I'm beginning to understand how you
I should have been smart enough to shield that. He revived me, but I want to wait till after this electricity to do it. Okay, cool. Now we can revive. And here we're just going to throw the ley lines, get ourselves pumped. Alright, need to not forget, he's going to do the clear of the front lines again. No? Okay. Ooh, that one is big stinky. Oh no, what are we doing? What are we doing here? I'm being a goof. Oh no, I did it again. Yeah, thankfully I learned from my mistake and I shielded that one. You did great. You did great, other DPS. I did trash. Once again, nothing. That's okay. Ugh. Sad thing about having long hair. Ugh. Is you always end up eating your own hair. Ugh. All right. Do we run it back? Do we run it back is the question. I can't sell to these guys, can I? Nope. Okay. So let's not run it back. Let's instead go ahead and we're gonna do the recollection, but we're gonna learn. We're gonna make sure that we're not a burden to our teammates. Especially since we're in endgame, I really don't want to. I don't want to give anybody an excuse just to have a problem with me. So real quickly here, pause you. Where are we going here? Where are we going? Where are we going? The recollection. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here. And then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do our little magic thing here of learning with the scrub.
The lightning energy begins
Oh,
to surge.
I forgot I started this the other day, but we didn't finish it. Okay. Let's get the intro.
Here for one reason.
Mhm.
Alex has activated his trap card. The
Yep.
second in command of the Royal Knights has been summoned.
Yep.
Wait, second in command?
Yep.
Really? No, it's fine. Not the first time I've been disrespected in this game.
Yeah.
I need a warm-up for my next opponents in the Arcadian, so let's just call this the pre-show. Time to learn about recollection. Simplified. As you zone in, there will be a shimmering glow around the outside of the arena. Touching this will give you a 15-second bleeding dot tick. Selenia will move into the middle of the room and cast Alexandrian Thunder 4. This will be 2 electric purple sigil AoEs appearing back to back. One will appear around her in a point-blank AoE, and the other will appear on the outside in a donut AoE. These will go off in the order that they are placed down.
Okay.
You'll need to dodge the first AoE that was put down, followed by either getting inside the donut AoE or outside the point-blank AoE after the first AoE has gone off. Getting hit by either of these AoEs will give you a Von stack.
Yep.
Selenia will then cast Shock. Everyone will get a small blue AoE attached to them. There will be words on the screen and in the chat that read, "The lightning energy begins to surge." This will create a segmented circle to appear above everyone's heads that will count down from 3. When this
Don't
reaches
move.
0, the AoEs from every player will be placed on the floor, and there will be several pulsing hits that will emanate from these AoEs.
Okay,
You
just
will
don't
need to
stack.
move away
Yep.
from the AoEs after they are placed down in order to minimize the damage. If you don't move out fast enough, it can very easily delete you. Selenia will then move back into the middle of the room and will turn to face north. This is where her sword will start to glow with with electricity as she holds it up to one side of her body while casting power.
Stand behind her.
This will be a 180-degree cleave on the side of the
Yep.
glowing sword in the direction she is
Okay.
facing. You will just need to get to the other side of the sword to dodge the attack. Getting hit by this cleave will give you a bone stack.
Yep.
Alexandrian Thunderfall will repeat, but this will be the opposite order that appeared in the first mechanic. Just
Okay.
choose between the two AoEs as best you can. The cast of Holy Hazard will create two 120-degree conal AoEs which will be targeting the opposite areas of the arena. This will leave two 60-degree safe areas opposite each other. Halfway through the cast, there will be another set of double 120-degree conal AoEs that will cover the first set of safe spots. You will need to pay attention to where the safe spots will be. Just stand inside the first safe spot and wait for the AoEs to go off before moving into the second safe spot and waiting for the mechanic to finish.
Okay.
Getting hit by any of the conal AoEs will give you a bone stack. Spectre of the Lost will target both tanks with a conal AoE tank buster. Both tanks will need to spread out and move away from the rest of the party to take these. And if you stand too close to the tank buster, you'll find out why the Spectres of Mass Effect were so formidable. Zelenia will then move
Yep.
back into the middle of the arena and cast Thunder Slash. This will have the same point-blank and donut AoEs of Alexandrian Thunder 4 from earlier, but with an additional 6 conal AoEs that will appear one at a time on opposite sides of the boss. The first AoEs that will put down from both of the point-blank or donut AoEs, along with the conal AoEs, will go off at the
Okay,
same
stand
time.
inside,
To solve
outside,
this,
then
you need to
dodge.
Stand next to the first conal AoE that spawned, preferably in the last conal AoE to spawn in, and at the same time, move to avoid the donut AoE.
Inside, outside, and then swap the piece of the pie.
First. Then, when both of the first sets of AoEs go off, move into where they both overlapped, as this is the safe spot for the rest of the mechanic. Getting hit by any AoE from this mechanic will give you a bone stack. There will be another Holy Hazard, so dodge the conal AoEs. This will be followed by a knockback appearing from the middle of the arena. You'll be knocked back about 75% of the way to the outside wall, so
Okay.
make sure that you get close to the boss. This will also cause you to be down for the count as a cutscene will play, and Zelenia performs the ultimate. After you regain control
Sure.
of your character, Zelenia will cast Roseblood Bloom and create a dark puddle at her feet. Every time she creates this, the dark puddle will linger for the duration of each mechanic. Walking through this puddle will give you a harsh bleeding dot tick for 15 seconds.
Okay.
This cast will also lower a darker shade onto the arena. Two of
I
the
don't need to worry about that too much since I'm usually on the outside, but that's alright.
and the floor's sigil design. You'll need to take note of which ones have the slightly illuminated pattern inside them for what comes next.
Yep.
Zelenia will then cast Alexandrian Thunder 3. This will create 4 small AoEs with a rose symbol in the middle of them that will appear one at a time around the arena. When these small AoEs dissipate, they will have a bolt of lightning strike their spots where they were.
Okay.
If these small AoEs are touching an illuminated segment on the floor, the entire conal segment will light up in an AoE. You'll just need to dodge out of the illuminated segments and the
Okay.
small AoEs to avoid them. Getting hit by a small AoE or an illuminated
So
conal
just
segment
don't
will
stand
give
on the
you a
red
bone
part,
stack.
that's
When
easy.
this mechanic finishes, the arena will return to normal. Zelenia will cast another Roseblood Bloom and darken the arena floor again, but this time there are 4 illuminated segments instead of 2. She will cast Alexandrian Thunder 3 and create the small rose AoEs again. While these are about to explode, she will also cast Power Break and target one side of the arena with her glowing sword. This will leave one safe conal segment in the arena for this mechanic, which is away from the floor sigils and opposite her sword. If you're on the side that will be cleaved by her sword, don't worry. The easiest way to avoid being hit by anything is to move around her, not through her, on the side where the rose AoEs have spawned in last. This way you won't run through the middle and get a bleeding dot tick or get hit by any of the AoEs from the sigils. After the mechanic finishes, the arena will return to normal.
Okay.
Following this will be another cast of Shock, so everyone will need to spread out and
Yep.
avoid the persisting AoEs. As these are going off, one person will get a multi-hit stack marker with the cast of Stock Break. Group up to share the damage of all of the hits. Zelenia will move back into the middle of the room and cast another Roseblood Bloom. This time there will be 3 illuminated segments on the floor.
Okay.
Zelenia will also channel energy
A little bit
the
easier.
on the outside of the arena and cast Roseblood Drop. A short time after this cast ends, the orb will begin to move to one of the 3 blank segments. If it starts moving to the segment that you are in, you will need to move away from it as quickly as possible. At the same time as the orb starts moving, Zelenia will cast Alexandrian Thunder 3 and place 3 rose AoEs inside the 3 illuminated segments in the arena. When the orb reaches the middle of the segment, it will burst and illuminate the pattern on the floor. This
Okay.
is when the rose AoEs will go off, so you'll need to make sure that you're in a safe segment before the orb bursts. After these go off, another set of rose AoEs will be put down as Zelenia casts a Power Break half-rune cleave. You'll need to move to a segment or part of a segment that will be on the opposite side to the cleave to avoid everything.
Okay.
After this goes off, the arena will return to normal. There will be another cast of Roseblood Bloom that will have 2 illuminated segments. There will be another Roseblood Drop, so you'll need to avoid the segment where the orb is going to drop onto.
Yep.
During the orb's movement, Zelenia will cast Holy Hazard and create the 2 sets of conal AoEs as 2 rose AoEs spawn in on the 2 illuminated segments. This might look a bit confusing at first, but it's easy to solve. The orb will always be traveling to one of the 2 safe areas from the first Holy Hazard. This means that the first safe zone for Holy Hazard is always on the direct opposite side to whichever segment the orb is heading towards. So you can dodge both sets of Holy Hazard as you normally would, and everything will happen around you. After the arena goes back to normal, Zelenia will cast Valorous Ascension. This will be a 2-hit room-wide AoE that will also create 2 pairs of Crescent Light Blades called Briar Thorn on the east side of the arena, 1 pair after the other. These will begin to cast their own Valorous Ascension, which will create a straight line AoE in front of them. As these are being created, Zelenia will cast another Shock and put the multi-hitting point-blank AoEs on everyone. So all players will need to wait in the second set of straight line AoEs and wait for the first set to go off. Then move into where they just were to dodge the second set of AoEs, then quickly move away from the persistent AoEs as they are dropped in place, which is when the second set of AoEs will go off. Right after the AoEs start hitting the ground, Selenia will cast another Power Break and cleave half of the arena, so quickly move to the side that she won't be hitting to dodge the attack. Catharsis is a room-wide AoE. Zelenia will cast another Roseblood Bloom, which will have 3 illuminated segments, and create another Roseblood Drop.
Jesus, okay.
Thunder 4 point blank and donut AoE combo. So you'll need to get to one of the blank segments where the orb isn't heading towards and dodge around the arena as best you can. After this has gone off, Zelenia will cast another Valorous Ascension and create the 2 pairs of Briar Thorns on the east side of the arena. You'll need to watch out as the first set of Briar Thorn straight line AoEs will go off at the same time as the small Rose AoEs around the arena. So dodge into a blank safe segment first to make sure that you aren't touching.
I'm gonna have to give this a second run through. This is a lot of fucking shit. Not necessarily like harder than some of the previous raids, but it's just like specifically for Black Mage, like positioning, it is really a lot of just like thinking about like what I need to cast and when I need to cast. Okay, so it's gonna be the shocks, the thunders, holy hazards,
this will be followed by a knockback.
Knockback, down for the count.
Bloom and create a dark puddle at her feet. Every time she creates this, the dark puddle will linger for the duration of each mechanic. Walking through this puddle will give you a harsh bleeding dot tick for 15 seconds. This cast will also lower a darker shade onto the arena. 2 of the 6 conal segments around the arena will have a slightly illuminated tone in the floor's sigil design. You need to take note of which ones have the slightly illuminated pattern inside them for what comes next. Zelenia will then cast Alexandrian Thunder 3. This will create 4 small AoEs with a rose symbol in the middle of them that will appear one at a time around the arena. When these small AoEs dissipate, they will have a bolt of lightning strike their spots where they were. If these small AoEs are touching an illuminated segment on the floor, the entire conal segment will light up in an AoE. You just need to dodge out of the illuminated segments and the small AoEs to avoid them. Getting hit by a small AoE or an illuminated conal segment will give you a Von stack. When this mechanic finishes, the arena will return to normal. Zelenia will
wash, rinse, repeat.
Roseblood Bloom and darken the arena floor again, but this time there are 4 illuminated segments instead of 2. She will cast Alexandrian Thunder 3 and create the small Rose AoEs again. While these are about to explode, she will also cast Power Break and target one side of the arena with her glowing sword. This will leave 1 safe conal segment in the arena for this mechanic, which is away from the floor sigils and opposite her sword. If you're on the side that will be cleaved by her sword, don't worry. The easiest way to avoid being hit by anything is to move around her, not through her, on the side where the Rose AoEs have spawned in last. This way you won't run through the middle and get a bleeding dot tick or get hit by any of the AoEs from the sigils. After the mechanic finishes, the arena will return to normal. Following this will be another cast of Shock, so everyone will need to spread out and then avoid the persisting AoEs. As these are going off, one person will get a multi-hit stack marker with the cast of Stock Break. Group up to share the damage of all of the hits. Zelenia will move back into the middle of the room and cast another Roseblood Bloom. This time there will be 3 illuminated segments on the floor. Zelenia will also channel energy.
Man, I'm a little bit more tired than I thought I was, so we might do this, then I might call it for the night, just do a little short 1-hour stream.
Starts moving to the segment that you are in, you will need to move away from it as quickly as possible.
Okay.
At the same time,
Refresh here.
Roseblood Drop. A short time after this cast ends, the orb will begin to move to one of the 3 blank segments.
Blanks, not the red segments. Okay.
You will need to move away from it as quickly as possible.
Okay.
At the same time as the orb starts moving, Zelenia will cast Alexandrian Thunder 3 and 3 Rose AoEs inside the 3 illuminated segments in the arena. When the orb reaches the middle of the segment, it will burst and illuminate the pattern on the floor. This is when the Rose AoEs will go off, so you'll need to
and it kicks in that pattern, so of course.
Before the orb bursts. After these go off, another set of Rose AoEs will be put down as Zelenia casts a Power Break half room cleave. You'll need to move to a segment or
alright, back to back when there's 4 down.
To avoid everything. After this goes off, the arena will return to normal. There will be another cast of Roseblood Bloom that will have 2 illuminated segments. There will be another Roseblood drop, so you'll need to avoid the segment where the orb is going to drop onto. During the orb's movement, Zelenia will cast Holy Hazard and create the 2 sets of conal AoEs as 2 Rose AoEs spawn in on the 2 illuminated segments. This might look a bit confusing at first, but it's easy to solve. The orb will always be traveling to one of the 2 safe areas from the first Holy Hazard. This means that the first safe zone for Holy Hazard is always on the direct opposite side to whichever segment the orb is heading towards. So you can dodge both sets of Holy Hazard as you normally would, and everything will happen around you. After the arena goes back to normal, Zelenia will cast Valorous Ascension. This will be a 2-hit room-wide AoE that will also create 2 pairs of Crescent Light Blades called Briar Thorn on the east side of the arena, 1 pair after the other.
Get the queue to go in here real quick.
Valorous Ascension, which will create a straight line AoE in front of them. As these are being created, Zelenia will cast another shock and put the multi-hitting point-blank AoEs on everyone.
Okay.
So all players will need to wait in the second set of straight line AoEs and wait for the first set to
Yep,
go
straight
off.
line
Then
AoEs.
move into where they just were to drop
Move,
the second set of
spread.
AoEs, then quickly move away
Can
from
do
the
that.
persistent AoEs as they are dropped in place, which is when the second set of AoEs will go off. Right after the AoEs start hitting the ground, Selenia will cast another power break and cleave half of the arena, so quickly move to the side that she won't be hitting to
Okay,
dodge
power
the
break.
attack.
Got
Thorn
it.
Catharsis is a room-wide AoE. Zelenia will cast another Roseblood Bloom, which will have 3 illuminated segments, and create another Roseblood drop with another Alexandrian Thunder 4 point-blank and Donut AoE combo. So you'll need to get to one of the blank segments where the orb isn't heading towards and dodge around the arena as best you can. After this has gone off, Zelenia will cast another Valorous Ascension and create the 2 pairs of Briar Thorns on the east side of the arena. You'll need to watch out as the first set of Briar Thorn straight line AoEs will go off at the same time as the small Rose AoEs around the arena. So dodge into a blank safe segment first to make sure that you aren't touching an illuminated segment when the first set of Briar Thorns go off. After this will be another power break half room cleave, so continue to dodge as best you can. From here, mechanics will repeat until Zelenia has been defeated.
Yay.
Congratulations, you have defeated Zelenia.
We can do it.
My name is The Scrub. Thank you for watching.
Go ahead and turn that down. And we'll get back to the jams. Oh, you know what? Music is potentially putting me to sleep a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and nix that. And then we're going to go back to the super hype playlist. Ugh. And we'll listen to a little new free. Here we go. We got this. Oh, we got this. Yeah, that DPS is on it. It's motherfucking go time. Let's do this. You're a robot. I fuck robots.
Upon my blade, I swear,
Nope, nope. We're gonna start with the blizzard. Get the hearts up first.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Okay, inside's gonna pop first. Move inside. Okay, spread.
You know this technique. You must keep moving.
Move that. Yeah. Homeboy got hit real hard with that. Here. Alright, we're not on the side of the power break. Cool. Alright, outside first into inside. Nice, nice. We're doing it. Alright, so first safe zone, first safe zone. Move. Gorgeous.
The Elven Eve mark should be recreated through pacing.
Alright, what are we looking at here? Oh, inside's gonna explode first. Oop, get on the outside, yep. I'm gonna go ahead and plop that. Yep, I deserve that. Okay, cool, we're in the first safe zone. Move.
Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
What's our next cast here? Knock back and then down for the count. Okay, cool. Oops, somebody might be in it.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
I'll bet you do. What the fuck?
Quickly, away from the sigils.
That is so just not cool. I guess you have to be standing like right on her face. Alright, so just the explosions first. Another rosebud bloom. Okay, we're in the safe zone. Thunder 3.
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Is this the one where we get the shock like right afterwards? Yep. Okay, cool. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. Go ahead, move, spread. Alright, Roseblood Bloom again. Here we go. Alright, we're a little bit on the inside of one, so... I'm gonna pop the Mana Ward just in case I fuck that up. Yeah, we might be on the side that she procs. Yeah, we were. That's good. That's good. Alright, another Rosebud Bloom. Alright, we're on the bed. And then this is the one where she does the Holy Hazard, I do believe. So what I want to do here is I'm going to move to, yep. Nice, okay. And then we don't want to be standing there just because of the tank buster. Okay, what are we looking at here? Cool. Yep, okay. Ooh, I think I'm on the side, yep. It's so hard to tell what angle she's at exactly there. So it's twice I've died for mistakes. That's not good. Big surprise, the other black mage is also having a little bit of trouble. Why am I not targeted on her? I just need to watch those power breaks. She's doing inside first, then outside. Move in. Nice, okay. No punish. Ooh. Okay, yep, I'm on the side, I didn't need it. Okay, I'm learning. Alright. Vector for lost, yep.
That's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
We're doing it. Our healers are making sure that we're doing it. No, don't go to that one. Nope. Yep. I ran through. Can't do that. This is a hard one. I do gotta say, this is a hard one. Absolute respect to the healers that are keeping our asses alive. Alright, that's gonna pop first. And yeah. Don't stack those on me, my homies. Yeah, go ahead and pop that. Need to fucking get good. Alright. There's blood drop, and Alexandria under 3. I'm gonna pop the mana ward just because we need to be over here. Nope. Out of mana. What am I doing? Power break. Go and stand on the side. Yep. Alright, inside first, outside second. Yep. You gotta be quick with that one. Ooh, no. What am I doing? So, yeah. First safe zone. Oh no, I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. God damn it. What was I doing there? Why did I move that way? If they left me dead at this point, I would completely understand. I'm more of a liability than I am a help.
Rage and royal.
Thankfully, the fucking healers are being absolute chads about it. God damn it! I suck. I said it wasn't complicated, and then it ended up being really complicated. I died like 6 times there. Holy fuck, dude. Well, we beat it. That's the important part. I should know better for a lot of this shit. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to revive me. Terrible. I'm gonna blame that on my sleepiness. Alright.
Did you get...
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission. Hold it!
I thought she died.
If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye.
That's fair.
You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method. Why do you so oppose our objective? With the key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless. We could give this chance to
I hate that he has an ivy in his neck, man. That, like, fucking freaks me out. It makes me feel weird.
no reason why you should reject such.
I don't want to look at you anymore, bro. No, you don't get to touch the other reflections. You fucked up your own.
How miserly you are. But unless you're willing to compromise, you won't be able to save anyone or anything.
Sure. Sure.
I'd say
Let me just go down the list of people I beat to shit before you.
what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened.
Okay, I don't care.
The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
All come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a...
Oh, her tiara. Okay, thanks. Now I'm a pretty wizard. Alright, sure. You get turned back down. We go back to the epic trance here. get some more money. Okay, get some more money. There's a giant robot lady, and she kind of kicked my ass a little bit, just a little bit.
But for them to know about the source and the shards, that raises some questions. Indeed. For now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library. By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
So Underkeeper and Red Collection done. We're almost at a 720 score, but in order to do the next steps, we need to be 720 to 725. And then for Mistwick, I think it's 730, 735, and Hell on Rails is 745.
It was hers. We and Miss Fiends. What's it doing here?
Yeah, so 745 is ultimately what we're doing.
It's a type of regulator, I believe. Contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more Strange that he would abandon it, though.
It was a gift for me, don't you touch it. I want to wear it.
Appears to remain in his terminal.
I'm a pretty princess.
So we can access it remotely from the back room. Contains the memories of another maid. Tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you want.
Fine.
Would be for the best. Does that work for you, Cher? No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library and then back outside.
No AI here, Chief. You get the boot. Oh my god. It'll let me. You get the ban hammer. Oh, of course. The matron of our Black Mage Order. Well, now. She didn't used to be, but, you know. Fucky wucky Shadowbringer Zoo woo. Anvil. Do I have to contact each one of these motherfuckers and ask them for their opinion? Your phone ringing! Your phone ringing! Pick up your phone! Alright. Since we're just essentially texting all of our besties to see what their opinion is, we're gonna, gonna just go ahead and skip that. What time is it? 9:30? Yeah. I feel like that's a good spot to, just call it. We got some good progress in. We got some more tombstones, but we need quite a bit more of mnemonics to get even further. So I'm going to see if some homies want to play something just to relax, maybe watch something a little bit. If you popped in, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have yourself a wonderful rest of your afternoon, night, evening, morning, whatever it may be. Now we'll probably see you tomorrow.